Let's talk browsers. Been using Vivaldi lately, and I like it. It's pretty cool. I was getting tired of Firefox allowing Gemini to shoot through, which they still do, using DuckDuckGo. And so I went to Vivaldi, and I started using Start Page, which works for me. It's kind of limiting sometimes. But here's Vivaldi. I got it set up. It's running. And it does have this little VPN button, and I'm going to show you how it works. First off, let's do a Control-Shift-E, get to your extensions for Vivaldi, and here's what it comes with. It comes with Proton VPN extension. I've added the other three. And when you add this, it's off. So it's on now, but I'm not using it. So I have uBlock to unblock YouTube, and I have AdGuard as a backup because between the two of them, one of them work. I got a stand-up reminder every hour. A little thing, alarm goes off, says stand up and walk around. That's cool. It's very good. Can't sit here too long. So that's extensions, and this is an extension. Now it comes turned off, and it's Proton, and it's the free version, which lately when you go on the Proton, it only shows you the $2.99. It doesn't even hardly show you the free version. But they've got a deal with Vivaldi to allow you to try, basically. You can use it as long as you want. I don't use VPN too often, but the way it works is you have 10 free countries, and they will pick one of these 10 countries to provide you an IP. Free server countries, 10. The countries, there's more than one server in each. I've used Canada, Switzerland, Mexico, Netherlands, Norway, and United States. I haven't used Romania, Singapore, Poland, and the way it works is you do not get to pick, because it's a free service. They will pick whatever has the least amount of traffic at that time. What I found, which is pretty amazing, is the fastest, even over the United States, was Mexico. 1.1 gigabyte on the download and over 900 on the upload. It seems I get Netherlands a lot because maybe it's the least used. I don't know why. And it was about 850 down and maybe 450 up. So it's still functional. I mean, it works great. And the only thing I upload really is YouTube videos. So that's that. So that's the VPN. It's a free option. I turned it on, and then I picked the free. And then when you turn it on, when you go in, they ask you if they show you all your different stuff. And I picked the free one. I don't know what these two little features on, off, I don't know what all that's about in the countries. But I explained how the VPN works, and it works. Speeds weren't too bad. I've tried NordVPN in the past, and I didn't have 1 gig service, but I had 400 and maybe 100 up or 50 up. And it was the same because it was so low speed it didn't matter. But here's Vivaldi. Now people go, wait, I'm confused. I can't find where to change everything. Well, there's two ways. You can hit the little V up here and go to settings, or the little gear down here on the lower left corner. And it has its own panel here above my panel for my operating system, which in this case is Mint LMDE7 on my mid-tower 32 thread CPU AM4 setup, and it blazes, man. You notice I still have Firefox in my panel. Well, they did an upgrade, and I think it's 148, And you can shut off AI, all AI in Firefox. And I did that, but it still does not. If I'm using DuckDuckGo, it shoots Gemini right through as first choice. So I found another usage. I can use DuckDuckGo Lite, and it seems to block it. So more testing will be done with Firefox, but I keep it as backup. I tried Vivaldi's mail client. To me, it's just a little too busy, so I don't use it too. I took it out. I don't use it. And let's see. This whole Vivaldi is based on privacy. The servers I read are in Iceland, which is kind of cool. And the founders, the one guy, the main guy, he used to be with Opera. Yeah, I believe is out of Norway. So it works. And I noticed here, instead of in Firefox, you click up here to switch your search engine on Vivaldi. You click there, and you got Yahoo, DuckDuckGo. I don't know. That's private. Quant. I tried that. It's private. You got to pay. I like Start Page. It's pretty good. And Wikipedia, I don't know why they have it there. And if DuckDuckGo doesn't work, my last choice would be Google. Their metrics for user data is getting out of control. AI is out of control as far as I'm concerned. So I like Start Page. It does everything I want it to do. Most of the things that I go to on a daily basis I've imported the bookmark. And the only reason I had started switching browsers is when I did a search with DuckDuckGo and Firefox on an Intel GPU, the B570, and Gemini started giving me all these wrong answers. Oh, it could be that, it could be this. What I don't like about AI, it always tries to stress the positive. Hey, that's fine, but sometimes they gotta say, hey, the question you asked is kind of stupid. Did you think about it? They don't answer that way. The chat stuff, AI is, to me, for some people that are really sick and want to talk to a computer who is just taking a census type answer and combining it and giving you a generic polling answer at that time. So that's just me. I don't use chat of any sort. I talk to my wife and my neighbors a lot, and that's about it, man, and family. So otherwise, forget it, man. I don't want to talk to a computer. I can go program the computer. So, and this thing, so down here on the left is your settings. And I've heard people complain it's so involved. And it's all donation. It's open source. So you got your general, your sync, your appearance. You can change so much on this. Just start at the top and work your way down. It's not impossible to understand. And I did find their mail client a little bit wonky. And I consider myself semi-technical. I've worked on routers and phone company junk and stuff for 40 plus years. So yes, worked on routers, worked on computers, worked on ADSL, worked on fiber, worked on all that stuff. I'm not a coder. I've done a little bit of programming, very little. I wrote batch files for Unix, was trained in Unix. But still, I'm just a regular dude. So I got the mail turned off, the calendar and the feeds. I used a calendar with my OS, which is Mint LMDE 7. But you know what? This Vivaldi works, and I imported all my stuff. And over here, this other little wheel, settings wheel, you can change the background here. There's a million things to pick from, and it's got some generic stuff. The default show all these shortcuts. I turn all that junk off. I know where I want to go. It works. It's really a nice browser. And Start Page right now for me, when you use Start Page, like let's go to Yahoo Finance, see what's going on in the world. Lo and behold, I don't understand the markets here. Price of oil's going up, but yesterday it was down 1,000 before it corrected, and now today it's up 300 on the NASDAQ and the Dow. There's some crazy stuff going on. So I don't think they know what's going on. I've fired 3 financial advisors in my life, and I will continue to not use a financial advisor. There's no guarantee they're going to lead you down the right road for you. Put it in your own hands. Don't let somebody else do it. And when you screw it up, it's you. Take accountability. So, yeah, this thing, I'm going to do a quick search here. We'll do a real search, not a bookmark. And we'll do speed test just for grins. And you'll get a little advertisement from Start Page the first time you open it up and search. And if you say you don't want to donate, that's cool, and you exit out, and it says that in 30 days we'll send you another thing. We don't want to be intrusive, but we're open source. Very unobtrusive. So, they're going to push Start Page because it's all open source. So we'll just try this. I'm not on a VPN. And we'll just show you how this. See, it briefly went 990 megabits on download. So, this thing's quick. What I did notice, and I've read this about Firefox, that it uses a little more RAM memory. And I proved that by using my system monitor in my OS. And what I did was I loaded them each, and I went to resources, and I opened up the same processes, And I would say Firefox are averaged playing a opening YouTube, which a little bit of a resource hog, and playing a video. The Vivaldi used about 150 megabytes less than Firefox, which was over 500, and this was about 350. So as you can see right now here, it's 120. You can see Vivaldi's using a little bit, 160, 120. Pipewire's using a bunch right now. I don't know why. 600K, no wonder. But yeah, so Firefox is a little bit more of a resource hog over Vivaldi. And I wanted to show you one quick thing. What I did find and why I went to uBlock. Privacy and security. Go down here. This is how I originally set it up. It blocks trackers and ads. And it did. I didn't have uBlock. I didn't have ad block. But it blocked all ads in YouTube. Well, this is a much smaller group than YouTube is constantly trying to jam ads on you. And I don't blame them. Hey, that's just the way it is. They want you to pay. You pay some way. So what happened is after about a month of Vivaldi, YouTube started acting a little glitchy. It was doing startup ads sporadically, and it was strange. Like they were trying, and they were comparing which ads got blocked and didn't in certain fields or interest or browsers. So what I did is I went to block trackers and I added uBlock. Okay. And that worked fine. Well, then I thought, well, I tried block trackers and ads and I turned uBlock and it worked again. So Vivaldi did get around to fixing it. So I just left uBlock going with this thing blocking ads and trackers. I don't want any interruption. I do not want to see ads in YouTube. I have a Roku TV and I use YouTube in my workout room, and I get ads. So they get their ads. 1 hour a day I get ads from them. And I'm used to it. I have a button sitting there and I just pop one. It says skip, skip, skip. I hit skip. That's me. Strange. So this is my setting right now. I use block trackers and ads in Vivaldi with uBlock. Or sometimes I haven't had to use ad block yet because everything's functional. So that's just my little update. So it works. And hey, it's great. I like this browser and I'll keep using it for a while.